What if your favorite video game wasn't just a game but a home? A dusty, honest home that still smells like gunpowder, campfire, and moonshine. 7 years later, that's exactly what Red Dead Redemption 2 still feels like to me. I mean, I've lost hundreds of hours to sci-fi galaxies, neon cityscapes, and Viking raids on my PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 5, and my PC. I've been keeping up with the next gen, but whenever I get bored with the usual run-of-the-mill AAA open-world games, I find myself reinstalling Red Dead Redemption 2 again. It's like a guilty pleasure, a need to slow myself down with this grounded western tale. I'll tell myself it's just for a ride, but within minutes I'm brushing my horse and talking to strangers I already know by name. And that's the magic of it, isn't it? This game doesn't pull you back because of its graphics or deep gameplay design, it does it because of its familiarity. It's the one game that still makes you stop, breathe, and remember what loyalty to a story, to a place, and to a man like Arthur Morgan actually feels like. I still remember booting up Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2018 and thinking, oh wow, I'm really about to spend 30 seconds watching this man clean his gun in real time. While everyone else in open-world gaming was focused on fast travel, Rockstar broke the mold. They basically told us, you think you want fast-paced fun? Nah son, you're gonna sit by a campfire and enjoy it. And somehow, it worked. This was the first game in a long time that truly demanded patience. You weren't rushing between points of interest, you were being forced to ride slowly, listen to your horse breathing, and actually look at the trees instead of your minimap. It made you feel like Arthur Morgan, a man who needed to shave, clean his guns, and politely greet strangers before robbing them. It wasn't realism for realism's sake, it was about creating a living world. That's why this game spoiled me for other open worlds. When a random guard in another game repeats the same line for the 100th time, I just sigh and think, buddy, the townsfolk in Valentine remember me for accidentally headbutting their sheriff once. Red Dead Redemption 2 gave us a living world instead of just an open one, and 7 years later I still think no one stopped it. But let's talk about the man himself, Arthur Morgan. Out of every protagonist I've played, from Kratos to Geralt of Rivia, Arthur lives rent-free in my head. He's the guy who can shoot 6 O'Driscolls before breakfast, then quietly sketch a bird in his journal by noon. That mix of temper, humor, and weary decency is painfully relatable. He's not a saint, he's a man trying to be better, even when the world keeps proving it might not matter. There's a line he says to Hosea, be loyal to what matters. That simple cowboy wisdom stuck with me. It applies to life, work, friendships, and even why I choose to replay this game. What made Arthur timeless wasn't just his cool lines or the phenomenal voice acting, and yes, Roger Clark deserves an Oscar for that one. It was his evolution. The man who started as Dutch's loyal bulldog ends up questioning everything, his morality, his loyalty, and even his faith in people. We've all had a Dutch in our lives, an idea or person we followed too blindly until it burned us. Arthur's final realization that you can't change the past but you can still do right before it's over is writing that just sucker punches you. And let's not even talk about that final ride. Every time the song Unshaken plays, I can feel the weight of every bad choice, and yes, I still cry every time I hear it. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Arthur Morgan didn't need to be cool, he needed to be true. And that's why 7 years later he is still, in my opinion, the best protagonist Rockstar has ever created. You'd think after 7 years the frontier would have gone quiet, but the campfire is still burning thanks to an unshaken fanbase. On PC, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a wild modding playground. You've got ultra-realistic mods, survival overhauls, and yes, mods that let you play as a literal grizzly bear. And then there's Red Dead Online. Even though Rockstar didn't give it the love it deserved, the community did. There are in-game photography groups, fashion contests, and players who've recreated entire Western movie scenes shot for shot. Not to mention the pure chaos of the meme clips, the horse launches, the drunk fist fights, and the entire town of Valentine going John Wick when one gun is fired. 7 years later, this world still owns me. Not because it's perfect, but because it feels real. Because Arthur Morgan feels real. Maybe that's what "be loyal to what matters" really means. It's not about sticking with something flawless, it's about standing by something true. For me, that truth is a dusty, fading sunset over the heartlands, a loyal horse by my side, and an outlaw still trying to do right. I still can't quit Arthur Morgan. And maybe that's the point. If this video brought back some memories of your own time in the Old West, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments your favorite Arthur Morgan quote or what keeps you coming back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And of course, share this with a friend who needs to hear the gospel of the West, and subscribe for more deep dives into the games we just can't quit.